Um, Tonight I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. Today, what happened because we had an event at Fort Jackson today, and it was like we did the fit to win. We did like multiple. We did multiple like stations where you had to know your phonetic alphabet. You had to know your time. You had to know your ranks. Um, and like people who had kids, they had like this whole other section. Excuse me. The fit to win course was very challenging. Um, I didn't think it was gonna be as hard. I didn't think it was gonna be as long. Um, it was it was long and it was very aggravating. It was I was upset because I was the last one to finish and I felt a little disappointed in myself. But I know what to look for now since I am going to Fort Jackson. Um, what else happened? After that, before that, we actually went through the phonetic alphabet. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this is Mike. And we went through your times, of course, and everyone should know that this is 11 o'clock. So, we actually went through a lot of things, and I learned actually, I knew more than I thought I did. And we also went through the general orders. The first general order is I will guard everything within the limits of my post and quit my post when only properly relieved. First general order. We had to know that, and we had also um, they signed this paper, and we had to know it. What else? We actually went through first aid, and we also went through um, DNC, which is drill and ceremony. That was really good. I got a compliment on my salute, so I was that made my day a little bit better, knowing that he was like, "Oh my God, does it come natural or was you drilled in?" And I was like, "It's kind of both. It was naturally, and I've improved it since I've been in the Future Soldier program." Um, I had to go to the like the AC band because I got lock my knees. Never lock your knees, especially when it's hot and after you run because you will faint. Period. And I got a little dizzy, so I had to stay in there, and everybody went ahead, and I was kind of late, and I felt kind of bad, but I don't need to. I need to be in tip top shape, but it's always room for improvement because I don't know everything. Um, I had an encounter, my first encounter with the drill sergeant, and for the life of me, I did not look at her. I was like, I'm not gonna look at her. I'm not gonna look at her. Just say yes, drill sergeant, and call it a day. They actually picked at my hair. It's a nice big old puffball, but yeah, she asked me what was my MOS, which is 42 alpha, and she was like, "Did they tell you about your hair?" And like she had like this meanest face on. She was like, "Did they tell you about your hair?" I was like, "No, drill sergeant," and she was like, "Well, you have to do something with it. You either have to chop it off or you're gonna have to braid it." And that was a big old shock for me because I wasn't thinking about my hair. I just thought about let's go in with an open mind. Get your get it done and go home. I wasn't encountering. I didn't think we was gonna have an encounter with a drill sergeant, but to my surprise, I wasn't taken back from it. It was actually like a big sister type thing. Someone's yelling at you for not doing something right. So it was like, I guess I can handle this. So I really don't have a choice. Water. Um, they told us to stay hydrated. We actually had this thing called beat the heat, and the drill sergeant. I mean, excuse me, the sergeant said something, and we said beat the heat, and we had a drink. That was pretty cool. It made us really uniform. It made us feel really well. What else? Oh, decaf is pretty good. Potatoes not much, but everything else pretty good, pretty good. I wish I had pictures. I wish I had videos, but I forgot my camera, so unfortunately I can't do it. What else happened? I met a lot of people who I think is going to be shipping. I didn't really ask because I I don't talk to too many people that I don't know. Plus, it was hot and I was frustrated because I was already, I had finished last, and that's not the place I wanted to be. I thought it was like really really fit, and apparently 700 meters took the life out of me. So I definitely need to work on my running. Um, we actually got to talk to a drill sergeant. We had like this question and answers, and some ladies that asked like, what was the hardest thing, and a lot of people said red phase, and they were like, why, and that's when they break you down, and like build you back up. So that was the hardest part, and I asked like, how do you get over that? Like, so being in such a high stress, what I'm saying, levels, like how do you cope? Like how do you not break? How you not quit? And she was like, letters from home definitely helps you out while you're away. But I'm local. I do stay in Columbia, and I am going to Fort Jackson. So my mom, we had a conversation tonight, and she was like, "Oh, I can't just bring what you need to you." I was like, "Mom, it's not like a summer camp. You can't have any contact with me except letters and phone call, which is like every 3 weeks." I'm still debating on what should my hair be. I am very much leaning towards micros, but I'm so scared because it's like you have to have like this much of hair, and then the rest of it, is weave. And me, on the other hand, have so much hair that's gonna be like that long of a braid. But I'm going to the African, so hopefully they can hook us up. So until next time, talk to you guys later.